Something or someone is reaching out to us from interstellar space. Could it be aliens? Or could it be something even stranger? A recently discovered mysterious signal has astonished researchers, and its origin remains unknown. Intriguingly, we have been receiving this signal for the past 3 decades without realizing it until now. So, who or what is sending this signal? And is it possible that we might soon be contacted by an intergalactic civilization, as some scientists speculate? What would happen to humanity if we discovered we were not alone in the universe? Get ready to uncover these mysteries and more. Hello and welcome to Z. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Since the first working radio telescope was invented in 1937 by American amateur astronomer Grote Reber, we have been listening for sounds from the cosmos in hopes of finding a radio signal indicating we are not alone. With his homemade telescope, Reber mapped the radio structure of the Milky Way galaxy, discovered bright sources of radio waves outside the galaxy, and made significant observations that later helped physicists discover non-thermal radiation. Before we delve into signals from space, it is helpful to understand radio waves. Radio waves, like light waves, are part of the electromagnetic spectrum, and all electromagnetic waves travel at the speed of light, which is an astounding 186,187 miles per second. You are all familiar with SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, which has been scanning space for radio signals that might come from an advanced civilization like ours. And we have indeed received some mysterious radio signals. The WOW signal, detected on August 15, 1977, is one of the most famous and puzzling radio signals ever received by SETI. It was discovered by Dr. Jerry R. Emin while analyzing data from the Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University's Perkins Observatory. The signal lasted for exactly 72 seconds and was so unusual that Emin circled the data and wrote "Wow" on the printout, giving the signal its name. Emin called it the WOW signal because it was received at a frequency of 1,420.1 MHz within the hydrogen line, a frequency that many scientists consider a potential channel for communication by extraterrestrial civilizations. The hydrogen line in radio astronomy is a specific wavelength of radio waves emitted by hydrogen gas in space. For 40 years, this narrowband radio signal baffled astronomers, but in 2017, Professor Antonio Paris claimed it was created by a pair of comets, 266P/Christensen and 335P/Gibbs, both surrounded by hydrogen clouds. However, some astronomers, including Emin, disagree with the comet explanation because the signal did not repeat and appeared only briefly. The Big Ear telescope had 2 feed horns, each providing a different field of view. If it were a comet, the source would have appeared twice, each time lasting 72 seconds within a minute and a half, which did not happen. Emin himself is not convinced it is aliens either. The WOW signal remains the strongest signal ever received, and we may never know its origin. This is intriguing, but it is not the only strange signal from space. A signal from the center of the Milky Way galaxy has puzzled astronomers. In 2020, a research team analyzing data from Australia's ESCAP radio telescope found 2 million objects emitting signals. Most were identified as stars or pulsars by the computer, but one object in the galaxy's center stumped both researchers and the computer. This unknown object emitted powerful radio waves 6 times in 9 months with an irregular pattern and polarized emissions unlike anything seen before. Stranger still, the object could not be seen in X-ray, visible, or infrared light, and its radio signal mysteriously disappeared despite months of listening. A year later, the signal reappeared and vanished again within a day. This is no ordinary dead star. It could be a galactic center radio transient, GCRT, of which only 3 other objects are known. Scientists are still trying to understand these signals, which could be neutron stars, pulsars orbiting each other, or dying pulsars emitting irregular gasps. A new telescope, the Square Kilometre Array, being built in Australia and South Africa and expected to be completed in 2028, might help solve this mystery. Although we have not found concrete evidence of signals from advanced civilizations, it does not mean we are not receiving signals from space. In fact, we might be listening to one right now. Scientists recently discovered an object that has been sending radio signals to Earth since at least 1988. For 35 years, strange blasts of energy from an object 15,000 light-years away have been hitting Earth at varying levels of brightness approximately every 20 minutes, sometimes lasting 5 minutes. Initially thought to be a magnetar, these objects have exceptionally strong magnetic fields, often 1 trillion times stronger than Earth's. A magnetar halfway to the moon could strip information from a credit card on Earth. Due to these intense magnetic fields, the crust of a magnetar can crack, producing starquakes and releasing tremendous energy detectable from Earth. Could this be a signal from an alien civilization? It is tempting to speculate, just as astrophysicists initially thought when they discovered the first pulsar, nicknaming it LGM-14 Little Green Men 1. The most likely explanation is pulsars or neutron stars that blink and rotate like lighthouses, emitting beams as they rotate towards and away from Earth. However, pulsars slow down over time, their pulses growing fainter until they stop producing radio signals. The object detected resembles a pulsar but spins 1,000 times slower, ruling out the pulsar explanation. Another possibility is an ultra-long period magnetar, rare neutron star type with extremely strong magnetic fields producing powerful bursts of energy. But until technology improves, the signal's true nature remains unknown. Could we receive a radio signal from a distant civilization? It is theoretically possible, but several factors must be considered. First is the frequency range. We must be listening in the right range to detect it. Waterhole frequencies between 1,420 and 1,662 MHz are potential channels, but there is no guarantee other civilizations would broadcast on these bands. Signal strength is another factor. A signal must be incredibly powerful or targeted directly at our solar system to be detectable over interstellar distances. Broadbeam transmissions weaken quickly over vast distances. Timing is also crucial. Space is vast, and timescales are immense. For a civilization to contact us, they must transmit when we are listening. For example, if a civilization started broadcasting 200 years ago from 100 light-years away, and we began listening 50 years ago, we would have missed 150 years of their signal. Modulation and encoding are important too. If the signal is encoded differently from our methods, we might not recognize it as intelligent. It would be like an FM radio signal being picked up by an AM radio receiver. The type of civilization broadcasting is another factor. The Kardashev scale measures a civilization's technological advancement based on energy usage. A Type 1 civilization uses all the energy available on its home planet. A Type 2 civilization harnesses all the energy of its star, and a Type 3 civilization controls energy on a galactic scale. Type 2 or 3 civilizations might send strong signals across vast distances, but might use communication methods beyond our understanding. The age-old question of whether we are alone in the universe has intrigued humanity for centuries. From ancient mythologies to modern science fiction, the possibility of extraterrestrial life has captivated our imaginations. Recently, NASA's latest findings have reignited this fascination with a discovery that might be the most compelling evidence yet. A signal from outer space that could be a message from alien civilizations. The discovery. NASA's search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, has been a long-standing effort utilizing state-of-the-art technology to scan the cosmos for signs of life. The recent discovery involves a peculiar signal detected by the Allen Telescope Array, a system designed specifically for searching for extraterrestrial signals. This signal, which appears to have a distinct, organized pattern, stands out from the usual cosmic noise. The nature of the signal. The signal detected by NASA is unlike any previously recorded. It exhibits a consistent frequency and modulation that suggests it could be of artificial origin. Unlike natural astrophysical phenomena, which typically produce random or chaotic signals, this one shows a structure that hints at intelligent design. Scientists have been cautious in their interpretation, acknowledging the need for extensive analysis and verification. The implications. If this signal is indeed from an extraterrestrial civilization, the implications are profound. It would mean that humanity is not alone in the universe, and that other intelligent beings are reaching out to communicate. This discovery could revolutionize our understanding of life, intelligence, and our place in the cosmos. It could also lead to advancements in technology, culture, and philosophy as we seek to understand and possibly interact with these alien beings. The skepticism and challenges. Despite the excitement, there is a significant degree of skepticism within the scientific community. Past experiences with false alarms and misinterpreted data have made scientists wary. The WOW signal, detected in 1977, which also suggested extraterrestrial origins, remains unresolved and unexplained. There is a rigorous process of validation that the current signal must undergo, involving cross-verification with other observatories and elimination of potential Earth-based interference. Technological and methodological advances. One of the reasons for optimism about the recent discovery is the advancement in technology and methodology. The instruments used today are far more sensitive and precise than those available in the past. Additionally, machine learning and artificial intelligence are playing an increasingly important role in analyzing vast amounts of data, identifying patterns, and ruling out false positives. These tools enhance our capability to detect genuine extraterrestrial signals amidst the cosmic noise. Thank you for watching and see you next time.